Have you ever wondered why some women seem to glow with joy well into their 90s, even past 100, while others seem to lose their spark too soon? It's not just about luck or good genes. There are simple, beautiful secrets that help certain women live long, happy, and full lives. Today, I want to share 5 easy-to-understand lessons from women around the world who are thriving in their later years. These aren't complicated rules. They're practical, heartfelt ideas you can start using today, no matter your age or health. This is for you, the woman who spent years caring for others, maybe forgetting to care for herself. For the woman who sometimes feels unnoticed or worries time is slipping away. And especially for the woman who still wants to feel alive, clear, and joyful for many years to come. If you've ever thought, is it too late for me? Let me tell you, it's not. Stay with me, because these 5 lessons could change how you feel about aging and help you live each day with more happiness. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Keep moving in a way that feels good. Moving your body is one of the most powerful ways to stay healthy and happy as you age. Women who live joyfully into their 90s and even past 100 never stop moving. But it's not about running marathons or spending hours at the gym. They move in simple, gentle ways that feel good and fit into their daily lives. Think of a slow walk to the mailbox, stretching your arms in the morning, or swaying to music while you make dinner. These women don't see movement as a chore or something to check off a list. For them, it's a way to stay connected to their bodies, feel alive, and enjoy the world around them. Why is moving so important? As we get older, our bodies need to stay active to keep our muscles strong, our bones sturdy, and our balance steady. If we sit still too much, our energy fades, our joints get stiff, and even simple tasks like walking or standing can feel harder. But when you move even a little, you're telling your body, I'm still here, and I'm ready to keep going. Movement also lifts your mood, eases stress, and helps you sleep better. It's like giving yourself a big, warm hug every day. The best part? You don't need special equipment, a gym membership, or lots of time. These women move in ways that are easy and natural. Maybe it's watering plants in the garden, sweeping the porch, or walking to a neighbor's house. Some dance in their living room to a favorite song from their youth, while others stretch before bed to feel looser. It's not about pushing yourself too hard. It's about finding small ways to move that make you smile. For example, one woman in her 90s walks around her backyard every morning, noticing the flowers and birds. Another sways gently while sitting in her chair, moving her arms to music. These small moments add up, keeping their bodies strong and their hearts happy. If you're feeling tired, stiff, or like moving is too hard, please hear this. It's never too late to start. Your body still wants to move, and it will thank you for every step. Begin with something tiny. Stretch your arms when you wake up, walk to the kitchen and back, or stand up and sit down a few times. If you use a cane or walker, that's okay. You can still move in ways that work for you, like lifting your arms or wiggling your toes. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference. The key is to do it regularly, not to be perfect. Over time, you'll feel stronger, more balanced, and more energized. You've carried so much in your life: family, work, responsibilities, maybe even pain. Your body has been with you through it all, and now it's time to care for it with love. Moving isn't about trying to be young again. It's about feeling good in the body you have today. Try putting on a song you love and swaying a little, or take a short walk to a sunny spot. Notice how it feels to move, even just a bit. Ask yourself, what small movement can I do today that feels like a gift to my body? Maybe it's stretching while watching TV, or walking to the end of your driveway. Whatever it is, do it with kindness, because you deserve to feel alive and strong. Moving keeps your body going, but it also wakes up your spirit, reminding you that you're still part of this beautiful world. Lesson 2. Eat food that makes you feel good. Eating well is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself as you age. Women who live long, vibrant lives don't just eat to fill their stomachs. They eat to feel strong, clear, and happy. They don't follow strict diets or worry about every bite. Instead, they choose foods that are fresh, colorful, and good for their bodies, like they're cooking for someone they love. Their meals are full of vegetables, green spinach, red tomatoes, orange carrots. They enjoy fruits like berries or apples, and foods like beans, rice, nuts, or fish. These foods give them energy that lasts, without making them feel tired or sluggish. These women also know what to avoid. They stay away from too much sugar, like sodas or sweets, because they've learned it can make them feel foggy or low. They skip processed foods, like packaged snacks or fast food, because those don't make their bodies feel good. It's not about being perfect or feeling guilty. It's about choosing foods that help them feel their best. For example, one woman in her 80s loves a simple breakfast of oatmeal with fruit. Another enjoys a small piece of fish with steamed broccoli for dinner. They eat what's fresh and natural, and their bodies thank them with more energy and clarity. Another special thing these women do is take their time with meals. They sit down at the table, say a little thank you, and really taste their food. They don't rush or eat while distracted by the TV or phone. Eating becomes a moment to relax, to enjoy, to feel grateful. This makes meals more than just food. It's a way to care for themselves and feel present. One woman in her 90s always sets her table with a pretty napkin, even for a simple lunch, because it makes her feel special. These small habits turn eating into an act of love. If your eating habits feel different from this, don't worry. You don't have to change everything at once. Start with one small step. Maybe add a piece of fruit to your breakfast, like a banana or some strawberries. Try drinking a glass of water instead of a sugary drink. Or cook something simple, like a bowl of vegetable soup, once a week. You don't need to be a chef or follow complicated recipes. Just choose foods that feel good in your body, fresh, whole foods that leave you feeling light and strong. If you have health issues like diabetes or trouble chewing, talk to your doctor about what foods are safe and helpful for you. You've spent years feeding others, your kids, your family, your friends. Now it's time to feed you with the same care. If you think it's too late to eat better, let me reassure you, your body is always ready to feel better. Every healthy choice you make, even a small one, helps your energy, your mood, and your health. Try adding a colorful vegetable to your plate today, or take a moment to sit and enjoy your meal without rushing. Ask, what food can I choose today that feels like taking care of myself? Because when you eat with love, you're not just helping your body, you're honoring all the years you've lived and all the years still ahead. Lesson 3. Keep your mind active and curious. A sharp, happy mind is a treasure, and women who live well into their 90s and beyond know how to keep theirs alive. They don't let their minds get rusty, even if their bodies slow down. They stay curious, learning new things and connecting with people in simple, joyful ways. Think of it like tending a garden. If you keep planting new ideas and experiences, your mind stays fresh and vibrant. These women don't do this by accident. They choose to keep their brains active every day. Keeping your mind busy doesn't mean going back to school or doing hard math. It's about small, fun activities that make you think and feel engaged. Many of these women love to read, maybe a mystery book, a magazine, or even the newspaper. Others write letters to friends or jot down memories in a notebook. Some enjoy puzzles like crosswords or word games that keep their brains working. One woman in her 80s started painting flowers for the first time and found it brought her so much joy. Another learned to send emails to her grandkids in her 90s, laughing at how fun it was to learn something new. These activities don't have to be big. They just need to keep your mind awake. Another key is staying connected with people. These women talk to friends, family, or neighbors, sharing stories, laughing, or just listening. They ask questions, offer advice, or join a small group at church or a community center. One woman in her 90s calls a friend every week to chat about old times, and it lifts her spirits. Another joins a book club where she loves hearing others' ideas. These connections aren't just fun, they're like food for your brain. When you talk, laugh, or share, your mind stays sharper, and you feel happier and less alone. Being alone too much can make your mind feel foggy or sad. Without people or activities to spark your thoughts, it's easy to lose focus or feel like your days blend together. But these women fight that by reaching out, even in small ways. They might call a family member, write a note, or smile at someone at the store. Every connection, no matter how small, keeps their minds and hearts strong. Science says this is true. Staying mentally active and social can help your memory, lower stress, and even make you feel younger. But more than that, it reminds you that you're still needed, still important. If your mind feels slow, or you've been keeping to yourself, don't worry. It's never too late to start. Your brain loves to learn, no matter your age. Try something easy, like reading a short story, writing a few sentences about your day, or calling someone you care about. You don't have to be perfect, just stay open to trying. Maybe join a local group or ask a grandchild to teach you something new, like how to use a smartphone. Ask, what can I do today to spark my mind? Your thoughts, your stories, your wisdom, they still matter. Keep your mind curious, because a lively mind makes every day brighter. Lesson 4. Don't believe you have to slow down. As we get older, people sometimes tell us, or we feel, that we're not as strong or capable as we used to be. Maybe someone says, "Take it easy, that's just what happens at your age." Or maybe it's a quiet feeling, like you're expected to step back and do less. Over time, you might start to believe it, that your best days are over, that feeling weaker or slower is just part of aging. But women who live happily into their 90s and beyond don't accept that idea. They know aging doesn't mean you have to fade away or give up. Yes, our bodies change as we age. Joints might ache, or you might not move as fast. That's normal. But declining, losing your strength, your joy, or your sense of purpose, that's not something that has to happen. These women believe they're still growing, still capable, even if they do things differently. They don't focus on what they can't do anymore. They look at what they can do and what they want to try next. This mindset keeps them strong, not just in their bodies but in their hearts and spirits. What does this look like? It's about making small, brave choices every day. One woman in her 80s walks to the park every morning, even if she needs a cane, because it makes her feel proud. Another decided to learn how to use a tablet at 90, even though it was tricky at first. Some join a choir or a card game group, showing up even when they feel tired, because they know it keeps them alive inside. They set little goals, like planting a new flower or calling a friend they haven't talked to in years. These women don't let age stop them from living fully. They say, "I'm still here, and I'm not done yet." This matters because what you believe about yourself shapes how you live. If you think slowing down is your only option, you might stop trying new things or caring for yourself. But when you believe you're still strong, you keep going. You adapt. You might walk slower, but you still walk. You might need help, but you still try. Women who stay vibrant don't compare themselves to their younger selves. They focus on being their best now. They know resilience, the ability to keep going, is more powerful than youth. You're not too old to get stronger, whether it's your body, your mind, or your heart. Maybe you face losses or your body doesn't work like it used to, but you're still here and you're still capable. Try something small to challenge the idea of slowing down. Walk a few extra steps today, even if it's just around your house. Learn one new thing, like how to send a text message. Say to yourself, "I can still do this." Every time you choose to keep going, you're writing a new chapter in your story. Ask, what have I told myself I can't do because of my age? What if I tried anyway? You've already overcome so much in your life. Hard times, changes, heartache. That strength is still in you. Don't let anyone, including yourself, tell you to fade away. Your life is still happening, and you can make it beautiful, one small choice at a time. Aging isn't about giving up, it's about growing into who you are now with courage and grace. Lesson 5. Find something that gives you purpose. There's something special that keeps women going strong into their 90s and beyond, something deeper than healthy food or exercise. It's having a purpose, a reason to get up each morning, something that makes your heart feel full. Women who live long, happy lives always have something they care about. It doesn't have to be big or famous. It might be tending a garden, reading to a grandchild, helping a neighbor, or saying a prayer each day. What matters is that it's meaningful to you, and it gives your days a sense of direction. As we age, life changes. Kids grow up, jobs end, friends or loved ones may pass away. Sometimes the things that used to give you purpose, like raising a family or working, aren't there anymore. That can make you feel lost, like you're not needed. But purpose doesn't disappear with age. It changes, and you can find it again. These women keep looking for new reasons to live fully, even in small ways. One woman in her 90s knits blankets for a local shelter, feeling proud that she's helping others. Another spends time each day writing letters to her family, sharing stories from her life. These purposes keep them connected to the world and to themselves. Why is purpose so important? It's like fuel for your heart and soul. When you have something to care about, you feel stronger, happier, and more alive. It gives you energy to get out of bed, even on tough days. Studies show that people with purpose live longer and feel better, but more than that, purpose makes your life feel richer. It reminds you that you still matter, that your life has value, no matter your age. One woman in her 80s said her purpose is simply being a good listener for her grandkids. It makes her feel needed and keeps her close to them. If you're not sure what your purpose is right now, that's okay. Start by thinking about what makes you feel good, even for a moment. Maybe it's growing a few flowers in a pot, calling a friend to chat, or helping at your church. Maybe it's writing down your memories for your family, or trying a new hobby like drawing. Purpose doesn't have to be loud or impressive. It can be quiet, like sitting outside and watching the birds or saying kind words to someone who needs them. One woman found purpose in feeding stray cats in her neighborhood, and it gave her joy every day. You get to decide what your purpose is. No one else can tell you what should matter to you. If it makes your heart feel warm, it's enough. And if you felt lost or like your best days are behind you, please know this: you're not too late to find meaning. Your life still has so much to offer, to others and to yourself. Try something small to spark your purpose. Smile at someone at the store, share a story with a young person, or do something kind for yourself, like enjoying a favorite book. Ask, what makes me feel connected or happy even a little? Follow that feeling and let it grow. Purpose keeps you going through hard times, lifts your spirits, and makes every day special. You're still writing your story, and this next chapter can be beautiful. So, take a moment today and ask, what's something I care about? What's waiting for me to love or try? Your presence, your heart, your purpose, they still light up the world. Wrapping up. Here we are, friend, with 5 simple lessons for living a longer, happier life. We talked about moving your body in ways that feel good, eating foods that make you strong, keeping your mind curious, believing you're still capable, and finding a purpose that lights you up. If any of these ideas touched your heart, hold on to it. You don't have to do everything, just pick one small thing to try. The world might say it's time to slow down, but I see you, and I know you're still shining. You've lived through so much, and you're still here, with so much to give and enjoy. Try one tiny step this week. Stretch a little, eat a fresh vegetable, call a friend, or think about what makes you happy. You're not fading, you're growing into a new, beautiful chapter. Thank you for listening today. You're not alone, and your life is still full of possibility. If you like this, leave a comment and tell me which lesson you want to try. If you want more ideas like these, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep sharing stories to lift you up. Keep moving, eating, thinking, believing, and living with love. Your best days are still ahead.